What's going on YouTube? My name is William, aka Crypto Willie. In this video, I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process to transfer your Ripple from an exchange into your Ledger Nano S. Now the first thing we need to do is once you open up a Chrome browser, you need to go to the left-hand side where it says apps. You select that. Now already you must have set up your Ledger Nano S. If you don't know how to do it, there are lots of videos online where you can set up your Ledger Nano S. And once you have that set up, you're gonna have this Ledger Manager installed. It's gonna install that, or rather you are gonna install that. And also, if you are going to be transferring Bitcoin or Ethereum using your computer alongside the Ledger Nano S, you should have that also installed. But this video, I'm going to take you through how to go right from the beginning of installation of the Ripple, because that's what we want to transfer into the Ledger Nano S, up to transferring whatever token you have bought or coin you have bought from an exchange, preferably Binance, and then you transfer that into your Ledger Nano S. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to open the Ledger Manager, and once you get that, double click. You need to connect your Ledger Nano S. So I'm connecting my Ledger right now, and I'm going to enter in my PIN. All right, so my Ledger is now connected, so you can see the screen is coming up here. So today we want to transfer Ripple from the exchange into the Ledger Nano S, but you need to install it first as an app on the computer, and also for it to also reflect on the Ledger Nano S before you can do anything. So we have Ripple here, and we're just going to click on this green arrow to download and install. Now once you do that, on your Ledger Nano S, you're going to see a message. It says allow Ledger Manager. You have the X on the left and the check mark on the right, so we're going to select the check mark on the right. And now it's showing on the Ledger Nano S processing. All right, so it has downloaded it. So I'm going to scroll on my Ledger Nano S to Ripple. So I can see Ripple on my Ledger Nano S. So I'm going to select that. Now it says use wallet to view account on the Ledger Nano S. So I'm going to select the arrow, and I'm going to move over to settings. Now you're going to see browser support on the Ledger Nano S, and you see the arrow on the side, so you have to select the browser support. You double click on both the browser, the two buttons. So I'm going to select that, and you have the option yes and no. Now once you see Ripple showing on your Ledger Nano S, you need to exit the Ledger Nano S, and then you go into your Ripple application, which must have been installed on the computer. So what we're going to do here right now is, since we have Ripple showing up on our Ledger Nano S, we're going to exit the Ledger Nano S. So I'm going to exit or disconnect my my Ledger Nano S. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm just going to pull this out. Okay, so since now we have installed the Ripple application on the Ledger Nano S, now we'll need to download the Ripple application on the computer. So to do that, we'll need to go to the ledgerwallet.com website. So it's called ledgerwallet.com. That's the website, the official website. I would like to advise here that do not search for this website online, because there are so many other websites that might look like this, but they are not the real website. So it's better if you're not so sure about the actual website, the Ledger Nano S comes with this box. On the box you have your keys, where you have all the information about your like your seed keys and all that, seed words. And on this pack you'll find the actual website. So I was advised that do not search for this website online. It's better you use that sheet to get the actual website if you're not sure about the website. So we're going to go to products, and here we're going to see our Ledger Nano S. So we're going to select that. Now what we want to do is to install the application. So we scroll down. So once you scroll down, you're going to see the Ripple application. So I'm going to select Ripple, Ledger Wallet Ripple. Okay, and here I'm going to download the application. So this is how it's going to look like. The Ripple application is going to look like this, and here you have the download button. So I'm going to download that application on my computer. All right, so it has finished downloading, so I'm going to do the installation. Okay, so the next thing I'll need to do is to open up the Ripple application. So I'm going to go and look for the application. Okay, so this is the Ledger Wallet Ripple. Okay, so we're just going to give it a few minutes to come up, and then we're going to connect our Ledger Nano S. Alright, so I'm going to connect my Ledger Nano S, enter in my PIN, and I'm going to unlock the Ripple application. So on the browser support, you're going to select browser support, and where you have yes, no, you're going to select no. So once you select no, it's going to open up the Ripple wallet, and here you can see your Ripple account. Now since this is a brand new account, it's showing 0. This is to send. This is the home screen. This is the send, and this is the receive. Now since I want to transfer my Ripple from my exchange, which is Binance, so I'm going to grab this address. So I'm going to get this address. I'm going to copy it because I want to receive my coins into this Ledger Nano S. So that's why we have to select receive. So I'm going to go to Binance. I have it already open, and this is my Ripple right here, and I'm going to select withdraw, and here I'm going to enter in the address. So I'm going to paste in that address. Just make sure you have the right address, and make sure there are no spaces in front and behind, and also verify that the address is the same. So it's RFWS, and the last one is FN9S. Okay, perfect. So it's the same address. Now the next thing you need to do is we'll just select no tax. tags is like you want to give it a name. That is this actual transaction. You want to give it a name. Now it's better to send a small transaction just to make sure that everything is okay with the address and also you know what you're trying to do with the exchange. So what I will need to do is I'm going to send let's say now the max I have is 39.96. I'm going to send let's say 10, just small transaction, just to so that you don't lose everything that you have if you're sending everything all at once. So and then you submit. Okay, withdrawal must be at least 22. Okay, I'm pretty sure that what I have is okay. So I'm going to withdraw the entire thing and send. Now my two-factor authentication, I'm going to get my two-factor Binance. So once you enter in that, it certifies it. Let's say we sent confirmation email to you. Please follow the instruction to confirm the withdrawal request. So I'm going to go into my email, and this is the request withdrawal. So I'll click on confirm withdrawal. Just refresh this. Okay, so it's in processing. So we're just going to give it a few minutes. And once it shows completed, then we can go to our software that we installed. That's the Ripple software on the Ledger Nano S. So we're going to give it a few seconds. Okay, I'm going to refresh this again to see it's completed. Let me just check my Ripple. Go to home. Okay, nothing yet. All right, so I'm going to refresh again to see. Okay, all right, so it's showing completed. So now we're going to go to our ledger, and here we are. All right, so we can see that the Ripple has been transferred into our Ledger Nano S. So the final thing we need to do is to exit the Ledger Nano S as well as the application, and then we'll need to verify to make sure that it is actually installed properly into our Ledger Nano S. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all close this application. I'm going to close it, and I'm going to exit out of my ledger. So I'm going to go to browser support, and we're going to select no, and then we're going to go to back and create the application, and then we're going to disconnect our Ledger Nano S. Now to verify to make sure that it is actually installed properly in the Ledger Nano S, we're going to connect the Ledger Nano S, and I'm going to enter in my PIN code, and I'm going to go into Ripple. Now it says use wallet to view account. Now the next thing I'll need to do is to get to my Ripple wallet. I have it right here. I'll give it a few seconds to come up, and voila, you can see your Ripple is in the Ledger Nano S. So this is how you can go through the entire process. That is setting up the Ripple application on your ledger as well as on your computer, and then transferring your Ripple from the exchange like Binance into your Ledger Nano S. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to get more videos like this helping you navigate your way using the Ledger Nano S, as well as how-to videos on cryptocurrencies, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you once again, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.